Hello! If you clicked on this video, you probably know what Friday Night Funkin' is. If you don't, look it up, idiot. There is something happening in the Friday Night Funkin' fandom that I think needs to be addressed. And it's the fact that kids are being bullied for being edgy. What's this? Cringe culture is at it again? Yep, folks, and it's got a hold of our beloved fandom. Perfect. But before we move on, we need context. If you didn't know, there's an FNF mod called Everywhere at the End of Funk, and it's quite popular. Here's some examples of the gameplay. It's about boyfriend, or Keith, having dementia and struggling to remember the other characters, and the girlfriend is nowhere to be seen. Edgy, right? Yup, but this mod is not what's sparking up controversy. I mean, some people hate the mod for the same reason they hate what I'm about to talk about, but still, most people are fine with the mod itself. Now, for the problem at hand. Little kids are role-playing in the comment section of these Friday Night Funkin' mod gameplays, specifically Everywhere at the End of Funk gameplays. They're basically being as edgy and cliche as the mod itself. Nothing too bad, right? Well, not according to these people. Let's talk about it. Here are some of the videos about people claiming that these kids are being problematic. Now, if you don't know what dementia is, here's the definition. You may look at the screenshots that are on your screen right now and say,
"Ew, that's cringy as fuck."
And I mean, I can agree, but cringy does not automatically mean it's problematic. I believe that this issue has nothing to do with this really being romanticized. I believe that this has more to do with cringe culture. It seems anything considered edgy or cringy is considered problematic, and I believe cancel culture could also play a part in that. Now, some of these people who think that the role players are a problem have been saying,
"No matter how it's portrayed, people shouldn't be role-playing about such a dark subject."
but then go ahead and support the mod itself. They say, it's just the fandom. The mod is fine. Let's pretend that these children role-playing is a huge problem and horrible for the reason that it's romanticizing dementia. The mod would be even more at fault because they're role-playing what they're seeing in the mod. The reason why the mod would be even more at fault is because of the fact that these are little kids that don't know what they're doing. But that doesn't even matter because this is just a hypothetical. In reality, there's nothing problematic with what they're doing. Edgy, yes, but not problematic. We are going to be focusing on this section on one specific video on TikTok. Now, let's pretend that these children are at fault. We're going to go back to a hypothetical. This video is implying how the entire FNF fandom is at fault for little kids being problematic, and I have an issue with that. People who enjoy Everywhere at the End of Funk don't even make up half the fandom, and not everyone who enjoys Everywhere at the End of Funk acts like this. You're blaming an entire fandom for what little kids are doing in less than a fourth of the fandom. And how is not interacting with FNF fans going to help anything? We need to stop giving the Friday Night Funkin' fandom a bad rep. Every fandom has edgy kids who roleplay, and it's not that big of a deal. Now, let's talk about some of the comments on the video that we looked at last section. Referring to this comment, isn't amnesia also a brain illness? that makes you lose your memory. Romanticizing that wouldn't make it better. Now, to this one. How is the corruption mod ruining the fandom? Oh wait, it seems like this person is saying that anything that's considered too edgy or cringy is all of a sudden bad and ruins the fandom. It just proves my point that people think like this. While there are many more comments, I just wanted to address those too, because those two stuck out to me a lot. Now, let's talk about a specific TikTok user that participated in making edgy roleplay videos about this mod. Their user was Forgotten_Keith, and they made similar content to the YouTube comment roleplay videos, except in my opinion, they were actually really good and in-depth. It was fun to watch and very entertaining, but that's just my opinion. As you can see by the screenshot, the user deleted all their videos and made a video saying that they stopped making Everywhere at the End of Funk content due to hate. No matter what your opinion is on these accounts, the comments, or the situation in general, you should all know that bullying a child into changing his content is not okay. And yes, I can safely say that he is a child because on his main account, he sounds like a young boy. And even after that, people are telling him to change his username even though the account is inactive. Are you guys serious? This isn't funky. Not funky at all. If you think that kids role-playing is problematic, you might want to rethink your priorities. There's many more things that you should be focusing on if you want to point at shit and call it problematic. If you have a different opinion to me and you do think it is problematic, then you have the right to that opinion, but you need to understand that bullying children into changing the content that they're having fun with just because you don't like it is wrong in every way, shape, and form. Also, please stop saying boyfriend's name isn't Keith. I know, Emily. Shut the fuck. You see this art that's on the screen right now? Isn't it beautiful? You better say that it's beautiful. Go follow my friend on TikTok and Instagram. Link in description. Also, follow my socials. Link also in description. Please follow me. I need subscribers and followers now.